A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home.
It's
have room to breathe,
11 years old.
Overlooked by his neighbors.
Yeah, it looked quite decent. Like it's made by Rockstar in 2011. So
a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. The city of opportunists.
No, 2011. GTA 4 was made in 2008.
Desires of the entire planet.
So this is like around the first Red Dead, I think.
A city of pioneers.
But just wait, like the game looks great, it plays actually quite well. But I've never played Red Dead either.
A city of undercurrents.
But this game is just, it's good for what it is. It's just the voice acting and some of the animations that are like, I don't understand why and how they could make it like that.
A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command.
I should probably have that put on subtitles.
You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows.
Oh, are you ready?
You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the
Now
path,
we're getting back on the
or
track.
whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole?
Who do you trust,
I made
Cole?
up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling car 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Get a 16 William request uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
The
Ever the
controls.
optimist, from the beam of sunshine himself.
There's also like, you lose points or something if you damage anything or kill civilians or something. Alleyway crime scene. Let's see, what is the crime?
Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic,
I think
Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his
way
way to
they
Central
used
Morgue. Witness says a
the way
tall
they made
white
the
guy,
game.
our shooter,
Oh,
put two in Vic's
the
head and then
faces
threw
and
his
stuff.
piece.
It was actually like with
We
the
need two
camera
guys to try and
in
recover
front
the
of them.
gat.
You want us to
And then
look
it
anywhere
like
in particular?
animated all
Yeah,
the
but
stuff.
your
I think
best
it's like
shot,
one of the
guys.
first games that used
Kid
like
guy's a
face
low
stuff
light.
to that.
I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Happy hunting. Okay, let's see. What can we get?
This is a fist hump. Just
Let's
going
see.
through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
Search for clues. I know that's a clue, but I don't want to get that. It hasn't told me yet what I need to musical fade down to indicate. Musical chimes controlled by vision on my magnifying glass. Whoa. Shit, is that?
It's
There you
not
go.
my job to pick through other people's trash.
I just want like,
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
haha. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself. The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
There we go. I'm on top of it. There we go. What is this? A gun.
What kind of chumps do these homicide
Oh,
guys think we are?
Serial S71893. 2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
This is like what the game's about. Time to go down.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
A
Show some
commendation.
initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The
Just
suits didn't seem to
wait
give much
till you have
away.
the first.
Such a little boy
Like,
scout, Cole.
You're like trying to like be a detective and such.
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without
Also,
the
I'm
captain
getting
foot up my ass.
30 FPS.
It'll be fine, Ralph.
E to inside
You worry
vehicle.
too much.
Can I like? There's destination. There we go. The handling is just way too much in this. And also the music doesn't really, at least in my mind, doesn't really fit in right now. Alright, it's just a bit too dramatic for just driving. Here we go. Come up to the gun store right here. Shooting gallery open 24 hours.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold
Where's
it.
the reverb or
You know
something?
this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest.
So it was
is about something bad,
893 at the end. But yes.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Let's see. 27 with pearl grip. There we go. Tap,
Good
tap.
luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Gless Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime.
Anytime.
Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Let's go and interview this guy. And see how well that turns out.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our...
Hold on, can I? Gameplay. Play. Subtitles on.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Going very speedy. Let's see. Schroeder's at apartment second.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Apartment 2. I think that's apartment 1.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this. You ready, tough guy?
That was a very...
What? Beating them down.
You all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
I wonder what this is supposed to be.
List of names and a series of numbers.
What you missed?
Floyd Rose's name
well,
is
kind
in
of
this book.
the first mission.
Phelps, we can come out of this
kind of
all
thing.
bright and shiny with a commendation.
But
Or stick our
the
schlongs in
next
a hornet's
mission
nest.
that we're gonna do, that's like
Call it in, partner.
where it starts to get good.
Leave the book
Because
where
this
you
has just
found
been
it.
like driving and finding clues.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Requesting backup. And I have like a flashback to from way before when he had to enter the war. No, like the first 2 missions are like kind of just tutorial ones. So, well, the first mission is just like driving around, getting a feel for like how to figure out where stuff is. Then mission 2 is like where it starts to get hilarious.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe.